There we go. Okay.
Awesome. So I'm Kat Smith, and here's Helen Kim.
Do you want to sit so that my audience can see you
yes.
too? As well?
So we've got both. If you happen to be on both pages, or if you happen to know both of us are going to be streaming live from our own personal accounts doing this. This is the Actors Room. If you read in the description, you'll see that the Actors Room is sort of just like a raw, like in the vein of doing improvised live theater, so to speak. We both have a scene that we prepared separately. We have never rehearsed with each other, and we are about to perform this scene for you completely raw, live. It will be unedited. It will be uncut. What you see is what you get. And this is Helen, and Helen chose the scene.
And this is Kat Smith for my channel, or my account, I guess, for people who don't know Kat Smith.
And then Helen chose the scene. Helen, do you want to talk about this?
Sure. Where did I put my side? Hold on, I just want to...
Oh, sorry, I sat on it.
So, yeah, if you're just tuning in, just to recap, this is the Actors Room. Kat Smith, I'm just talking through my camera now. We have never rehearsed the scene ever before. We have never done this scene ever before individually in our past work. It's Stop Kiss from Diana Son. Basically, there are basically two sort of timelines that happens in the play. One takes place in the present time, which is more of an investigation, and one in the past, which is a relationship development that kind of happens between Sarah's character, which I will be playing, and Callie's character, which Kat will be playing. And they develop a relationship, same-sex romantic relationship, and they Sarah becomes a victim of a hate crime, and so the present timeline is the investigation of the hate crime that happens. We're just doing one scene from the play.
And in this scene, it's part of the past. So what happens in this scene is you start seeing...
Well, you don't want to share. Okay. You'll just have to watch and find out.
Yeah, you'll have to see.
It's basically them developing their relationship.
Their exploration of themselves, so to speak. Kind of. Well, you'll see. Okay, great. So I'm ready. Places.
Yeah, and I've never done Facebook live feed ever before, so this is the first time ever. Sort of mixing in the element of live theater and television, and doing something completely raw for the first time, not ever having rehearsed with the other person.
It's crazy and it's bold, and I love it. Yeah. I'm excited. So, so you'll be starting over there.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it a go. We will have sides in our hands.
Yes.
Just so that we have a safety net.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're both seasoned actors. So the part of this exercise, what we're doing here, it's all about giving up control and just giving complete trust into the scene and being vulnerable to the scene and just going with whatever is given to you. And I'm very lucky to have Helen, who has explained her years of experience in both theater and film. So I'm pretty excited about doing this with somebody who I think is going to be a great actor.
And we've never worked with each other.
We've never worked with each other. So this is our first time for a lot of things. And then aside from being the first episode of this series that I'm starting. So by the way, if you are an LA-based actor and you like what you see, feel free to contact us. There's a group dedicated to this, and we're starting off a little bit slow now, but eventually it'll pick up, and we'd love to have more people join us. If you feel like you're up to the task.
The Actors Room.
The Actors Room.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll just be calling scene whenever it's right.
Go into it.
Yeah.
What are we playing here?
Gin.
I don't know how to play gin.
Oh, lucky me. Lucky me. I hope. Hope you don't have beginner's luck.
So, you're in someone else's bathroom, and the toilet paper is hanging from the bottom instead of the top.
Oh, I hate that.
Do you change it or leave it the way it is?
What do you mean change it? You change someone else's toilet paper roll?
I mean, if I was going to use it a couple of times. All right, you go next.
So, if you were driving down a highway and you saw a pothole in the road ahead, what would you do? Straddle or swerve?
Swerve. You?
Straddle.
Swerve.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you would.
Cat in the road.
Caesar. No, see a rabbit.
Okay, a rabbit. Straddle, swerve, or brake?
Straddle a rabbit.
Sports utility vehicle, four-wheel drive, you could.
Screech to a brake. Check on the rabbit. Then smoke. You?
Brake.
Swerve.
Why do you keep saying that?
This is you.
Oh, these cards are driving me nuts.
Oh, one more hand, please.
Can I ask you a question about your job?
Yeah.
Why did you want it?
The fellowship?
Public school, the Bronx, teaching.
Instead of private school in St. Louis teaching?
I mean, that's what you're used to, right?
It's where I worked for 5 years, but never got used to it. You know, I never went to private school. We all went to the credit public school. I mean, it was credit compared to the private school. I mean, it's the Sorbonne compared to where I teach now. But private school? I mean, what am I offering them? It's like they have everything more than everything that they need.
And the Bronx?
These kids. You know what I was like when I was their age? I was the kid who had the right answer, knew I had the right answer, and would never raise my hand, hoping the teacher would call on me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorite kinds of kids to teach. And here, now, I have a classroom full of them.
Did you pick a card? You have to pick a card.
Well, you should come and visit them one day.
Yeah, sure.
I bet you've never even been up to the Bronx.
I go every day.
Fly over.
That's more than most New Yorkers.
Can I ask you something about your job?
Go ahead.
Why the traffic?
Why the traffic indeed?
I mean, as opposed to other kinds of news reporting or anything else.
I'm not a journalist. I never worked in radio or TV before I got that job.
So how'd you get it?
My boyfriend Tom's uncle worked at the station.
Oh.
I mean, it's the traffic. It's not like it's the weather. You get to ride around in a helicopter all day telling people what other cars are doing, you know?
Yeah, but the helicopter part is pretty great, right?
Yeah. How great.
If you don't like it, you should just get another job.
I can't. I don't get that.
What time is it?
2:30.
Already? Oh, wow. You think the train is okay this time of night?
You should take a cab.
Well, how much is that going to be?
Around $10.
Yeah, I'll take the train.
I'll give you the money.
No, I have the money. It's just too much. It's just 4 or 5 stops on the train.
Listen, you know you're always welcome to stay. This turns into a bed, and you can take a train home in the morning when it's safe. I'm not getting up for anything in particular.
Maybe Caesar will come sleep with me?
Yes! You can reconcile with your cat.
He's such a grudge holder.
I think it took a few days before he actually started sleeping with me.
Lucky.
I'm sure he's gonna sleep with you tonight.
Yeah.
Let me get those. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how comfortable it is. I've never slept on it, but if it's not comfortable, we can just switch beds. In fact, why don't we do that? I'll sleep out here and you take my room.
No, this is fine. This is...
Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I don't know how comfortable it is. You don't need anything else?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay. Alright. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Good night. Do you need a tea? Whoa!
Oh,
Whoop!
no, I already got one. A t-shirt. You were face painting at school today, so.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Good night.
Sweet dreams. Psst. Psst. Caesar. Psst. Caesar. Come on, you grudge holder. Is he in there with you?
He's not out there with you?
No.
Is he under the couch?
No. Can you do me a favor for just a minute?
Sure.
Can you just lay here for just a minute? Just a minute, since he's used to sleeping with you.
Okay.
I mean, he's used to sleeping with you, so.
Yeah. I think we have to pretend we're sleeping.
Oh, right.
This is comfortable.
Isn't it?
I got this couch secondhand.
Really?
Yeah, $150.
That's cheap.
Yeah. It's comfortable.
It is. Are your feet hot?
What?
Like my feet get really hot when I try to sleep.
Even in winter?
Yeah.
Take them out.
Yeah, I usually I usually make the sheets go like the short way. So.
Okay. Okay.
Do you see him?
Who?
Caesar.
Not yet. Huh. Are you asleep? You're not sleeping already, are you?
See?
Okay.
I don't even know how that if that angle even worked. This one is definitely up. So
Yeah, these people probably got a nice view of my butt. I'm really sorry. I'm Alaskan Native. It all hangs out in like 2 areas. So
that was it. That was our first Facebook Live scene.
So if you stayed for the whole thing, thank you for staying for the whole thing. If you tuned in halfway through, what you saw was the first episode of the Actors Room, which is where 2 actors have a scene. They never rehearsed together, and what we just did was a live, completely raw first and only run through of the performance. We will not be editing the tape. We will not be cutting. No censoring, nothing. So what you see is what you get. I loved the exercise.
It was fun.
I thought it was fun. I thought you did a great job.
Oh, yeah, same.
Thank you. I loved it.
I didn't even really need the side.
I know.
I just had it as a safety net just in case.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I was gonna. I thought it was all gonna leave, and then it just kind of easily came to me. Yeah. So it was nice to just play.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like.
Just
at least.
Yeah, and just like really forcing you to listen.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the biggest key. If you are, if you have any experience in acting, you know the number one thing is listening, and you are always reacting. But listening, it all has to come from listening. You can't have a relationship with somebody if you're not listening to them. So that's really important. It's key. Yeah,
and we never even like blocked this, rehearsed this. We just said, okay, I guess we'll move the couch and
that was
here are the blankets. I mean, it was really, truly, everything was for the first time. Like when I had to go get my shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, well, my shirt's over there. Whatever. I'm just going to go grab it. So,
yeah. Yeah, there's, all of this was everything, aside from getting the cameras right, we really didn't talk about anything. So if you are interested in being a part of the group and you don't feel ready to like jump into it, we would really love some people to help with camera work, because this is all just us jimmy rigging our phones to hopefully get good angles and hopefully get everything in the shot. So
yeah, and if you're friends with both of us, I wonder what it was like to
Yeah.
watch from both of our
it'll be cool.
our streams.
I never watched my own performances, so it's gonna be hard for me to do it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in.
Till the next episode, I
Yeah,
guess.
and if you're an LA-based actor, if you just tuned in, if you're interested in being part of the actors room, it's really easy. You're just going to be getting a scene with somebody. You're never going to rehearse with them. You're going to prepare separately, and then you're just going to come together for a live feed. So the concept is very simple. If you are interested, the group is called the Actors Room. You can contact either Helen Kim or me, Kat Smith, and we'll be happy to invite you into the room. And then we'll keep you updated as to who's available for when. All right, awesome.
All right, thank
Have
you
a good
so
day,
much.
everybody.
Yeah, bye.